What is your mood like on a Saturday morning? Moods. Where do they come from? Dante, Yes, the poet. He was asked, where does our imagination come from? It comes from the heavens, he had said. Someone or other might say, moods? All I know is they come over me. They overcome me. Wait. I think there's an opportunity here to set this up. Let's say a group of you were visiting us. It's been 25 years or so. And so this is kind of a reunion, you could say. So what happens? Oh, plenty. The first couple of days, bit of excitement, commotion, everybody settling in. But now it's day 3, twilight, and we are sitting around the campfire. There are brief periods of comfortable silence, an indicator the company is relaxed. What happens then? Oh, then, yes. And then, of course, there was Albert Camus, who said, being the master of one's moods is the privilege of the larger animals. A statement like that, in a relaxed setting, where people's minds are free. Yeah, it would only take one of you to weigh in, an ember which might ignite into a full-blown conversation. Of course, you realize, these are statements that transcend its literal boundaries. It enters your mind and has this quality to expand. In solitude and when one fatigued, one is inclined to, and you could leave that last word open, as if to fill in the blank. You'd see that quite a few words fit in there. Words like silence, creativity, and so on. You might like this one, which goes, for the statue to stand bare, the fine speeches must take flight, like the pigeons. So then what happens? Oh, this conversation. Does it mean the old grizzly in the back country is the master of his mood? Does the moose appear as a contender in this landscape of thought? Now, one of the youngsters who had agreed to join the parents on this trip says with this thoughtful expression while looking into the fire, it would only take a bunch of horseflies to disturb their mood, the grizzly bear or the moose for that matter. Everybody falls silent. They agree. And so the story goes. It could be your story if you wanted it to be. You follow me? Imagine yourself as the owner of this successful business establishment. Rainbow Pub and Grill. Fancy that. Its location is perfect. Harborside, in a busy trading port. Business is booming. It has been for as far back as you can remember. Your clientele, international, multilingual. Yes, your place is one of those fabled establishments, known the world over for its quality of food, location, atmosphere, and your team of staff, the kitchen, service. They're the best. They're talented, motivated, well compensated. They have an intimate understanding of the business. Every once in a while, and this is something that you look forward to, every once in a while there'll be some musical talent passing through, the likes of Orpheus. These are what you'd call happy transactions. Food and beverage in exchange for entertainment. You see, it breaks the monotony. That's what you like about it. Because the normally buzzing, noisy place, as you can imagine, would fall into silence. The musician would strum away the pain of the audience. But over the years, your observations, your interactions, customers, suppliers, people, has led you to ruminate on topics such as ulterior motives, which are components of the human condition that you recognize within yourself too. And these ruminations have led you to some not too drastic conclusions. Not everything is what it seems. Now this has resulted in you taking on a distrustful disposition. And although this hasn't stopped you from being generous You continue to show kindness and modesty, but your responses to questions, conversations, has been reduced to brief answers, or sometimes even just a grunt. And so here lies the context, if we can draw something from it, to that statement: being the master of one's moods is the privilege of the larger animals. I suppose this could be the beginning of my explorations on the topic of self-love, following Albert Camus' notes on the subject.